All the world's a stage, and all the men and women merely players.
They have their exits and their entrances, and one man in his time plays many parts, his acts being 7 ages.
Our revels now are ended. These our actors, as I foretold you, were all spirits and are melted into air, into thin air.
Hi, good evening, everyone, and welcome to today's April show, Game of Tw'Elves. I'm the MC, the co-host of the show, together with the producer, and we're delighted you could join us this evening. Let's meet the producer.
Thank you, MC, and thank you to the fabulous audience who have taken the time to join us today on the Game of Tw'Elves show. The theme of the month is Shakespeare. Make yourself comfortable and get ready for a time of fun.
Without further ado, let me set out the rules of Game of Tw'Elves. Joe will ask 12 questions. I will read the question first. The question will then appear on your screen for your reference. Soon after, there is a countdown of 12 seconds for you to answer the question. Every member of the audience can participate. All you have to do is, within the countdown of 12 seconds, you must unmute yourself and speak if you have an answer. The producer will tell you if your answer is correct. You can try as many times as you like. If your answer is correct, you must wave to indicate that the correct answer came from you. Only the person with the correct answer has to wave. The producer will then record your name. If your answer is incorrect, the producer will tell you the correct answer. I will then proceed to the next question. Is everything clear? If you click on the top right-hand corner of your screen, you can choose either speaker view or gallery view. Members of the audience who want to participate, you must now switch on your camera and mute yourself. Your answer will only count if your camera is switched on. I repeat, your answer will only count if your camera is switched on.
I will write down in the chat the rules of the Game of Tw'Elves for you to refer to. MC will read the question. MC will have the question on the screen for your reference. Within the countdown of 12 seconds, you must unmute yourself and speak if you have an answer. The producer will let you know if your answer is correct or incorrect. If your answer is correct, you must wave to indicate that the answer came from you. The producer will record the name of the person with the correct answer. If the answer is incorrect and countdown is over, the producer will give the correct answer.
To start or not to start? That is the question. Right, here is question number 1. Are we ready? Complete the Shakespeare quote with the finishing last word. If music be the food of love, play blank.
Game.
Say it again.
Game.
Okay, no, try.
A countdown is over.
Okay, so I will give the correct answer. The answer is on. If music be the food of love, play on. It's a quote from Twelfth Night in Act 1, Scene 1, and Twelfth Night is a romantic comedy play, possibly written about 1601 to 1602 as an entertainment to celebrate the last night of the 12 days of Christmas.
Countdown is over. Here is question number 2. Complete the Shakespeare quote with the finishing last word. What's in a name? A rose by any other name would smell as blank.
Rose.
Rod, no? Another try? How does a rose smell?
Nice.
No, the answer is sweet. What's in a name? A rose by any other name would smell as sweet. It is a quote from Romeo and Juliet in Act 2, Scene 2. Shakespeare wrote the romantic tragedy play in his early career, possibly between 1591 and 1595.
Countdown is over. Here is question number 3. Complete the Shakespeare quote with the finishing last word. All that glisters is not blank.
Okay, so the answer is gold. All that glisters is not gold. It's a quote from The Merchant of Venice in Act 2, Scene 7, and the comedy was believed to have been written between 1596 and 1599 and was premiered in the court of King James in the spring of 1605.
Countdown is over. Here is question number 4. Complete the Shakespeare quote with the finishing last word. Et tu, Brute, then fall blank.
Down.
No, wrong answer. Have another try.
Up.
Okay, so the answer is Caesar. Caesar from Julius Caesar. Et tu, Brute, then fall Caesar. It's a quote from Julius Caesar in Act 3, Scene 1. The history, play, and tragedy was written in 1599 and is said to belong to the third stage of Shakespeare's dramatic career.
Countdown is over. Here is question number 5. In the play As You Like It, the character of Rosalind ran away from persecution from her uncle's court. What's the name of the place to where she ran to find safety?
Vietnam.
Say it again. MC will let you know if the answer is correct. No, so the answer is Forest of Arden. The heroine character, Rosaline, encountered many interesting characters in the Forest of Arden, one of whom was a traveler called Jacques, who made the famous All the World's Stage speech. In real life, Arden was the maiden name of Shakespeare's mother, and her family home was located in the Forest of Arden, an actual forest close to the hometown of Shakespeare in Stratford-upon-Avon.
Countdown is over. Here is question number 6. In the play Comedy of Errors, the twin sibling characters who are named Antipholus met for the first time. What's the name of the city in which they met?
Anybody? Somebody wants to say something?
London.
Not London. The answer is Ephesus. The twin siblings from the play, The Comedy of Errors, namely Antipholus of Syracuse and Antipholus of Earth. Ephesus was an ancient Greek city on the coast of Ionia, which is in present-day Turkey. The city of Ephesus was controlled by the Romans in 129 BC.
Countdown is over. Here is question number 7. A little bit easier this time. The last two were pretty tricky. Give me the name of the place in which Othello is set.
Think of a place
England.
in Italy. No. Okay, so on a place in Italy, the answer is Venice. The entire play of Othello was set in Venice and was written in 1603 to 1604. And the setting of the play occurred possibly in the period between 1570 and 1573, during which Venice was at war with the Ottoman Empire.
Countdown is over. Here is question number 8. Give me the name of the islands that may have inspired the play The Tempest.
Anyone? So there are several possibilities. The answer could be Bermuda, or the dreamy French Polynesian island of Hua-in, or also the Mediterranean island Corfu, according to some scholars. The Tempest is a play likely to be written in 1610 to 1611, and the setting of the play takes place on a remote island near Italy in the Mediterranean. As the specific location of the island is unknown, it is often referred to as Prospero's Islands.
Countdown is over. Here is question number 9. What am I? Guess the riddle and find the name of the flower of Shakespeare. I am a common European wild flower. I am the heart's delight of Oberon, and I can transform a person's sight. Am I A, tulips, B, lavender, or C, love in idleness?
Have any guess? A or B or C?
You only have to say a letter. Okay.
So the answer is C, love in idleness. And it is a flower from the play A Midsummer Night's Dream. Oberon in Act 2, Scene 1, spoke of pouring a drop of the flower's nectar onto the eyes of Titania.
Countdown is over. Here is question number 10. What am I? Guess the riddle and find the name of the flower in Shakespeare. I'm a purple blue flower. I'm the muse of the Duke Orsino, and my namesake will become his lover. Am I A, a blue daisy, B, violets, or C, a bellflower?
A bellflower.
No, another try, quickly.
You can try as-
Daisy.
Say it again.
What was your second guess?
I thought I heard daisy, but the answer is violets. So the violets is a flower from the play Twelfth Night, and Duke Orsino in Act 1, Scene 1 made reference to music sounding like a breeze blowing over a bank of violets. The Duke later fell in love with Viola, one other character of the play.
Countdown is over. Here is question number 11. What am I? Guess the riddle and find the name of the flower in Shakespeare. I'm a pleasant scented plant. I'm a symbol of memory, and I am gifted by Ophelia to her brother in remembrance of her. Am I A, rosemary, B, basil, or C, sage?
Sage.
Anybody? A, correct. Finally, you got the correct answer. It's rosemary indeed. And it is a flower from the play Hamlet. Ophelia, in her madness, is seen handing out a bouquet of flowers to people, and this is an action scene as a way of expressing her feelings that she could not say aloud. She hands rosemary to her brother Laertes as a way of saying, remember me. And I would see your name is Jaden, correct?
Countdown is over. Here is question number 12. What am I? Guess the riddle and find the name of the flower in Shakespeare. I am a fragrant summertime bloom. I am plucked from the temple garden by noblemen of the houses of Lancaster and York. Am I A, roses, B, begonia, or C, geraniums?
B.
No, it's not begonia.
A.
Correct. That was a good guess. It is roses, A. Well done. So I would say Jaden again. Well done. So the answer is roses. And in Act 2, Scene 4 of the play Henry VI, Part 1, the young noblemen were arguing in the Temple Garden in London. Depending on which house they were supporting, the noblemen would pluck red roses and white roses, and representing the house of Lancaster or York.
Now, some facts about Shakespeare. Some people refer to Shakespeare as the bard. The first people to be called bards were Celtic poets or writers of stories and eulogies. The term the bard was later used to refer to a poet-singer from a tribe who was skilled in composing and reciting epic and heroic lyrical verses. Bards would sing songs telling stories of bravery and tribal warriors. They write and sing of great tribulations, great lives, and great passions. They would also sing about the genealogies and family histories of the ruling classes of society. In those times, there was no record of written histories. The bards had to create a way to help with memorizing of information, hence the use of meter, rhyme, and other poetic devices. Shakespeare earned the title, the Bard of Aidenn, or simply the Bard, as he is considered to be the greatest poet that ever lived. He is also known as the national poet of England. Prior to Shakespeare being called the Bard, the title was held by another poet, Robert Burns, who was a famous poet from Scotland. We've now reached the end of Game of Tw'Elves questions, and I hope you've enjoyed exploring the world of Shakespeare. It's now time to reveal the winner. Who's got the most correct answers? Over to you, producer.
Thank you everyone for taking part in today's show. And indeed, we have the list of names with the correct answer, and we have the one and only Jaden Francis. Well done, you, and I'm so pleased for you.
Congratulations, Jaden is the winner of today's Game of 12. You must be delighted. So tell us a bit about yourself. Whereabouts are you based, Jaden? And what's your favourite Shakespeare play?
I'm from London.
Okay.
Romeo and Juliet.
Romeo and Juliet. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the winner, Jaden. Of course, there won't be a winner if there's no prize. And for the winning prize, we have a personalised digital print for you. You will have all the riddles from this month's show in a digital format with your name, and you can print it, frame it, and hang it on the wall. You're also invited to the Game of Tw'Elves final, which takes place at Christmas 2021.
Congratulations, Jaden, for winning this month's show. And if you want to accept the prize, I will now take the details of your name and your email so that we can send you your winning prize. Type your name and your email in the chat below with a message addressed privately to myself, the producer. Do let me know if you need our email. You can send us our email to an email, gameof12info@gmail.com. Over to you, MC.
This is the end of Game of 12's April show, and if you've enjoyed it and would like to see it again, we would appreciate your support. You can donate to GoFundMe by clicking on the donation link in the social media pages. Any amount will be appreciated.
Thank you, everyone. And before you go, please do let's have your feedback by clicking on the poll questions at the bottom of your screen. You can also subscribe to the YouTube channel, Game of Tw'Elves, where you will find all the video replays of the quiz shows. You can also visit the Game of Tw'Elves shop. We are on Redbubble. So you go to www.redbubble.com and search for Game of Tw'Elves. Currently, you can choose your merchandise in 4 different designs. I will share all the social media links at the end of the show.
As the saying goes, parting is such sweet sorrow. Good night and very well.
Good night, you all, and farewell.